Good morning, students. Previously, we have studied about chapter electricity. Today, we are starting chapter magnetic effect of electric current. In this chapter, basically, we have to study about the magnet and what is the magnetic effect of electric current. The first topic we are studying here, magnet. Now, what is the meaning of the magnet? Magnet is the substance which has both attractive and directive properties. Now, what is the meaning of attractive properties? The magnet always attract a pieces of iron, steel, cobalt and nickel. And directive property means the magnetic line of the forces which is formed around the magnet always move in a specific direction. So, it has both attractive and the directive properties. Now, we have to study about the types of magnet. There are two type of magnet: natural magnet, which is obtained from nature, and artificial magnet, that is artificially prepared. Okay, now what are the natural magnet? Natural magnet, it is the piece of the iron which is called it is actually in the form of the iron oxide, which is called lodestone, and it was the found in the magnesia in Greece. Now, artificial magnet, the magnet which is obtained by rubbing natural magnet against iron or steel. What we are doing, we are rubbing natural magnet. Okay, when we are rubbing natural magnet against iron or the steel, we will see that this iron and steel will have the properties of the magnet. So the magnet, it is prepared artificially, so it is called as the artificial magnet. Okay, now the artificial magnet, it can be of the various shape and the size. The example we can consider the bar magnet. Now, if it is in the form of the horseshoe magnet, okay, if the shape it is like that it is called as the horseshoe magnet. Then it is a magnetic compass and disc magnet. These are the various type of the artificial magnet which we are preparing. Okay, now the next we have to study about the process of magnetism. Now, what is the magnetism here? The phenomenon of possessing both attractive and the directive property is called magnetism. So the word magnetism means it is the property of the magnet, because we have studied already the magnet has both property, that is the attractive and the directive properties. Okay, so both the properties it is there by the magnet. So the magnet have the attractive and the directive property, and this phenomenon of attractive and the directive property possessed by the magnet, it is called as the magnetism. So what is the magnetism? The phenomenon of possessing both attractive and the directive property will be called as the magnetism. Okay, now next, if we see what are the properties of the magnet. Now we know that the magnet has the two pole, that is the north pole and the south pole. Okay, now if we see, there are two pole, north pole and south pole. The like poles repel while the unlike poles attract each other. If you see here, when the like poles, suppose north pole and north pole, they are coming together, they will repel each other. But when north pole and south pole, they are coming together, what will happen? They will attract each other. So what is the first property? Magnet always possess two type of poles, that is the north pole and the south pole. When the two north pole and north pole are coming together, they will repel each other. But when the opposite poles are coming together, like north pole and south pole, they will attract each other. Next property, if you see, the north pole and the south pole of a magnet cannot be separated. It cannot be separated. Okay, now how it is possible? If suppose a magnet is there. Okay, if suppose a magnet is there and it is having the north pole and the south pole, if suppose you are breaking the magnet, then what will happen? In the new magnet, again it will have the north pole and the south pole. So the north pole and south pole can never be separated. It always have both the poles, that is the north pole and the south pole. So what we have studied, the magnetic effect of electric current we have started. What is a magnet? A magnet is the substance which has both attractive and the directive properties. It attracts the pieces of iron, steel, cobalt and nickel. It means it has the attractive properties. Types of magnet: natural magnet, we are getting directly from the nature in the form of lodestone as the form of iron oxide. Artificial magnet, it can be prepared artificially. And how we are preparing it? When we are rubbing the natural magnet against the iron or the steel, they will have the property, they will have temporary properties of the magnet. Now these are the examples given of the artificial magnet. Okay, magnetism, the property possessed by the magnet, when have both the properties, attractive and the directive properties, it will be called as the magnetism. Okay, and what are the properties of the magnet? The properties of the magnet, it has both north pole and the south pole. When the two like poles they are coming together, they will repel each other. When unlike poles they are coming together, they will attract each other. And when the magnet it is break, always the magnet have north pole and the south pole, but when we are breaking the magnet, it will not happen that north pole and the south pole will be separated, but it will again have the north pole and the south pole.